I believe I was talking to you guys about that I was having a hard time getting her to even do her chores. And you guys had suggested that maybe I not argue with her about it and maybe find something that she likes to do. And that totally worked. I have absolutely have not had to argue with her about asking her to do chores. That was a big win for me. And then the other thing was is that she had watched the videos, and then I guess she had started her business. She didn't even mention it to me at all. I just happened to see her doing it, and I asked her what she was doing, and she was like, "I'm doing my business." And she kind of said it like, "Duh," like I should have known that already. But I was very happy that she kind of started that on her own, because the motivation was what I was having a huge issue with her.
So this was his first time away from home for a long time. And I had asked him to send me pictures of his trip. And he kind of like has a little bit of that, "Don't touch me, Mom. You're so stupid." Sometimes he calls me this thing, right? And then he wrote me on the third day of the trip, "Mom, I want to let you know that I love you so much and really appreciate you." That's huge. That's what I mean. Pat yourselves on the back, because I have been working at stepping back, trying to implement what you guys are teaching. And so that is a direct reaction because of this program, for sure.
I talked to Jasmine and she said that she actually was excited about something. And then I was like, I had to finish up. So I was like, I was wanted to rush home to be able to talk to her. And luckily school's over because it was late. Just to hear excitement to me is the win. And I'm hoping, because I know there's so much untapped potential. Like, I feel like you had a conversation and something opened up last night.
Wow. Like, I'm almost emotional here. Okay. But yeah, I'm just really glad that he jumped in like that. That's really, really good news.
Make for the business at school for his classmates some wallet. He made the wallet from the duct tapes. Now he had like around 100 orders of this wallet.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. I wanted to start crying that he was doing so well. And then I called his mom and shared with her, and she got excited, and so getting the $40 and all that was a big win. It took a lot of confidence to do, and to be successful. Like, Chris was saying that, breaking down that negativity was awesome, because that's where John is, that's his life.
This is for everybody who's listening. Benny bragged for the first time. I heard him on the phone, and he was like on Fortnite with his friends, and he said, "What? You don't have a job? Oh, I make $25 a day. Yeah, I'm a dog sitter. You don't have a way of making money?" He's like, "What are like?" Anyway, just want to share that.
Easy, because like my pattern is to do the opposite, to do like give them everything and then think about myself last. I want them to be independent and feel like they are independent and feel empowered that they can do something without me saving them. I really like your analogy of like going on the road, and then instead of me going off to the forest and dragging them out of the forest, I tell them how to build the bridge.
It's one thing to check off boxes and get things done, but it's another to be able to, break through that thing that's been holding him back his entire life, and to be able to learn how to solve problems, the appropriate way, or the way to, instead of running from them or hiding from them or just submitting to them, because I don't want to be 27 years old still living at home and I got a failure launch.
I realize my mistakes too. Asking them, okay, so your grade done, so you don't allowed to play phone or something like that. This didn't work. I should have not done that way, I think. Now, what we have done is the last 2 weeks, they start be more responsible what they are doing, like their homeworks, all other things. And thank you so much, guys, for all your time and all your advices. It's really working good for us.
Seeing the difference, and I think it ties into, and I don't want to talk too much and take up too much of everybody's time, but I have mom shame because I work so much. So I'm like, oh, I have to do this for my kids, like make it better. And then it's like I'm doing so much for them when I'm at home that I can't even enjoy them. And stresses me out, and then I resent Isaac because he's not doing it with me. That's my self-talk. I'm just sharing.
Totally.
That's where the challenge is.
What's the new perspective and self-talk that you're choosing instead of that?
I am enabling independent kids, so when they're in their 20s, they're not living with me, and they're, that's what you guys are teaching me.